Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today, this lovely Saturday evening? You doing all right? I'm doing all right. It's been kind of a slow day, I guess you could say. I kind of want to blame it on the weather. It's been looking like rain all day now. Kind of got me in the mood for a shorter stream today, if I'm being honest. And there is something I've been wanting to show off that I could easily do in just one stream, no problem. It's a fun little ROM hack for F-Zero called F-Zero 55. Don't know why 55, but yeah. And really all it is just 10 new tracks to race. So I say it'll be quick and easy to go through, but these tracks are a bit difficult, so I would expect at least one or two crashes, maybe even a game over. I mean, I'm good at the game, but these tracks, they're rough. Challenging, but in a good way. Oh, let's see. Well, I'm not gonna spend too much time rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything up and going. Okay, make sure the window's in the right spot, not in the way. Like right there. That'll work. I should probably make sure the controller is working. Make sure it's connected. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. I, I also should have mentioned, but only custom music for each track. And on a side note, I also went ahead and patched in the F-Zero 2 machines because, hey, I'm a Luna Bomber main. It's a hard to control machine, but once you master it, once you get over its drawbacks, it's second to none, as I've said. Although it does struggle with one or two of these tracks, so really like the music, custom music for this. Like I've went on and just listened to this separate by itself on YouTube quite a bit. Please get out of the way, Em. Oh no. Wow. How did this mess happen? There we go. Kinda took a beating there, though. You wouldn't think this stiff, heavy machine would be able to take these turns as good as it does, but I also noticed it doesn't really lose a lot of speed when it goes over dirt patches and stuff. Doesn't really lose a lot of speed when it hits a wall either. Or not enough to make a difference anyways. Ooh, that's rough. I bet he hit that back there behind me, didn't he? Probably. Okay, that was a good first race, I guess. That track is honestly relatively easy compared to the later ones, though. Alrighty. Scarlet City, I think? Yep, Scarlet City. This is a fun track. I like the music for it, too. Not my favorite in the soundtrack, but it's good. I also like those custom skyboxes or whatever they're using in the background. It's kind of impressive what people are able to do with these ROM hacks now. Like it's honestly come a long way in like the 10 to 15 years since I first discovered it. I wonder if that jump back there is inspired from Mirror Mute City 2 and F-Zero 99, because it has that exact same jump. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I am kind of an F-Zero guy. Really need to get to F-Zero GX at some point. Especially with that big achievement set for it on Retro Achievements now. I doubt I'll actually master that set, but I'm definitely going to try to clear as much of it as possible. Because that is a big achievement set. Oh. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. I hit the wall and used the momentum from the bounce to just kind of drift through that turn there. That was cool. I hope it's not the weather causing the stuttering, because again, it is kind of cloudy out. Been, it's probably that tropical storm it's blowing in, probably. Aero G, I want to play Aero GPX for the stream, but at the same time, I want to wait till the 1.0 release, because I know that'll probably be sometime. If I had to make a guess, if not the end of this year, then maybe next year sometime. Because at this point, I'd say well over half the game is done already. Ooh. Oh. Lost control on the turn. Almost had that. If it wasn't obvious, we're getting into the more difficult tracks now. And in all honesty, it really puts the Luna Bomber to the test. Having to deal with all these tight corners with a machine that, quite frankly, is not built to take tight corners. Oh. Oh. Not what I intended to do, but it still worked. Sorry about the interruption. I like that part of the track, that jump there. That's a fun little jump with the way it branches and stuff. Oh, oh no, power down. All right, I gotta be a bit more careful now. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna make it. No. Nope. Saw that coming. I, I don't know if the dog would do better than me at this point. Oh. And to be honest, this isn't the track that I struggle with most on this league. It's the next one, the Junkyard. And you'll see why when we get to it. It's also ironically one of my favorite tracks in the entire pack. There we go. Much better. Again, you wouldn't think such a heavy, stiff machine could take these turns like this, but once you get a feel for it, you'd be surprised what you can make this thing do. Almost missed that. That would have been bad. Ooh. I think I hit the wall too fast there. Ooh, that's bad on my part. At least I'm doing better this time than I did last time. Oh, that first attempt was that was awful. I was hoping he wouldn't pull out in front of me like that. I lost control. Final lap. I can still win this. If I had $1 for every time one of those red bumpers was just parked in the middle of a curve in the worst place possible, always right in the middle of my racing line. I hate them worse than the yellow bumpers, in all honesty. Got it. That wasn't too bad. Alrighty, the Junkyard. Probably one of the hardest tracks in this pack for one reason. There is no pit zone. And I'm playing with the most fragile machine in the game. You can see why that's a bad recipe. Like, this is one track I literally cannot be reckless on. You know, not unless I want to become part of the Junkyard. I love how long that speed boost lasts for. It's just so satisfying going through that S curve there, that high speed like that. Ooh, oh no, no. That's another thing I like about this track, how fast it goes by. Oh no. Ugh. Can't afford to hit too many of those. Or that. Again, no pit zone, so I can't heal. Probably should wait on using that boost I had saved up. Ooh, no, no. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Again, the real challenge of that track is the lack of a pit zone. Arcadia. Time for a long track. Second longest track in the hack, by the way. Thanks. Oh, I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing here instead of looking at the chat. Oof, that's rough. Got it. That's an awkward jump to hit because it's right in front of a magnet floor, which will pull you back down. I've messed that jump up more times than I care to admit. The pit area for this one's pretty much like right smack in the middle of the track. Yeah. I like how it splits off into two instead of one there. It's kind of a cool detail. I'll take a shortcut here. I like the way that shortcut's set up. It's very risk versus reward. That's also why having that pit zone there is just good design in general. So if you do take the shortcut, you can heal immediately after. Ooh, missed the jump. 2 laps to go. Getting right in my way. I had to turn to avoid hitting the bumper. Ooh, that was bad. Missed the jump again, that's okay. I was kind of a little hyper-focused on the music there. Specifically those drums in the back. Really liking the way that drum beat sounds. I'm not going to chance that on the last lap. No reason to. That's pretty good. Aside from that one crash on Bronze Gate, that wasn't too bad. I kind of figured I'd crash at least once. And these are the easy tracks. These are the easy ones. Yeah, you can see it right there while I was talking about how if you try to take a jump over those panels, they just pull you back down. Conveniently enough, that's enough time to do this next league though. Provided I don't crash and burn. Again, these are going to be the hard tracks now. I also like how the leagues are named after different card games. Canvas 2. It's about the same as Canvas 1, except that that big loop in the middle of the track now. Also, I like the track for this one, but the music for this one, I like this better than Canvas 1. You just gotta make sure to actually stay on the right part of the track and not take a wrong turn. I did that once and I went from first to like 10th in like 5 seconds. And I basically ranked out. I want to say it's the melody maybe. Like that bass right there, the bass line, you hear it? Gotta love them pinball physics, right? It's cool the things you can do when you know how to actually use the pinball physics to your advantage. Like how I kept doing on Bronze Gate with that one real sharp turn. How I would hit the wall and then immediately use the momentum to take the turn. And that's not as easy as I make it look, by the way. Even I mess it up quite a bit. Looking kind of rough. I was trying not to slide into the wall there. I was trying to brake and just stop on the pit for a second. Because that's the thing, when you get into power down, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but when you get into power down mode, your top speed starts to drop. I don't need to explain why you don't need your max speed to start bottoming out. That's the last thing you want in the middle of a race. I'm trying to remember, is it Bronze Gate or Junkyard next? Junkyard 2. And Junkyard 2, for some reason, has a pit. Not that it matters, because it's in the most awkward spot possible. Again, I prefer the music I prefer the music of Junkyard 2 for Junkyard 1. Again, it really is the melody and instrumentation. It also helps that this one's a bit longer than the first track. Surprised I didn't mess that up worse than I did there. Also, this part of the song. Kind of a little mini solo here. Almost went face first into that mine there. That would have been bad. Again, what an awkward spot to put the pit in. Like, you really can't make use of it there like that. Oh, get out of the way, yellow bumper. No. Oh, that was satisfying. You see that? How he just kind of... I was about to say, you see how he just kind of went slip sliding there? Kind of like I did there for a second. From that mine. Again, how do those red bumpers always manage to be parked in the worst possible of places? Oh no. Ah. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's definitely, that makes sense. Also, I'm going to, since I have a little bit of time to spare, I'm going to redo that. I want the first place on that one. That was awful. But yeah, that's a good point. Because there really is, you're either fully committed to it or not at all. Oh, thank you, yellow bumper. Took all my momentum there. Again, still not as bad as the red bumpers. I don't even know what happened there. What was that? Wow. I don't know what happened back there. What even was that? Yep. That was terrible. All right. One more try. One more try. If nothing else, it's an excuse to keep listening to this. It's like threading a needle between those mines there for that boost. I really shouldn't be taking that risk like that. Ooh. Okay, oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Really can't chance that boost again like that. Whoa. That's over. Wait. That's the end of it. Nope. Last try. Almost got through that corner clean. I think I got it this time. I got it this time. As long as I don't smack into this bumper here. I know it makes the machine very hard to handle, but I like the weight it has to it. Like, you really need to get a feel for this machine before actually attempting to race with it. Because it really does not play anything like the other 7. One more turn here. There we go. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I'll take second. I'll take second. That could have been a lot worse. Updraft. It's a cloud track. A lot of jumps for this one, so gotta try to remember. Yeah, it was, right? Oh, what? No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let that slide. That was bullshit. We're just gonna pretend that never happened, eh? Just gonna pretend that never happened. Yeah. Never happened, see? Didn't just get yeeted off the track there. No, it didn't happen. I'm pretty sure in my very first F-Zero part, the first time I streamed F-Zero a few years back, that same thing happened to me on Port Town. The very same thing. I went to hit a jump, and someone bumped me, and the momentum flung me off the track. Barring that one moment, though, this is a fun track. I like all the jumps it has. A lot of fun areas where you can just cut complete corners here like that. Please get out of the way, yellow bumper. Oh, whoa. That was almost a disaster. Oh no. I didn't have enough to... Like, I'm not going to... I messed that up. I mean, I could redo the track, but at this point, I'd rather not. I got an idea. There we go. Just needed to get over that jump is all. Final lap. And I'm aware I got an extra life for getting 20,000 points, but I'm going to need that for the next track probably. Or not the next track, but the last one. There we go. I like how the blue thunder back there just went flying. The same thing that happened to me happened to him back there. Oh, that was that was fun. If you ignore the one or two times I did a rewind there. Still not the hardest track in the game. Look at all those jumps and tight turns. Also this dumb stuff. That part there's tripped me up more times than I care to admit. I'll be honest, that's one of the things I like about F-Zero. Ridiculous moments like that. Like that gap there. You'd be surprised to know I've hit that gap more times than I care to admit. It's real easy to get tripped up. It does make for a really fun track though. I kind of knew that was going to happen. There really wasn't much I could do there. Now, the trick to that is to not hit the wall too fast. Because if you hit it too fast, you can't really control what direction you're going to bounce in. That's a little risky there. Ooh. That was awkward. Nice. I usually struggle with that one, so I'm glad that it didn't take more than one attempt. Because, again, the hard track's coming up now. I honestly don't know how to pronounce that. But if you look, you'll notice this track, it's an amalgamation of different sections of the other tracks we've raced at this point. Like here's Updraft. And then, here's Bronze Gate. Like it literally is just a mismatch of all the other tracks. Along with one particular section at the end that's hard to deal with. Not just with the Lunar Bomber, but any machine in general. You'll see it when we get to it. This part. There is no way to take this, because it's back to back. There's no way to go through there without losing speed. You have to slow down for that. fitting that they saved the longest music track for the hardest track. Ooh, that's close. Ooh, almost passed me there for a second. This is. I've also noticed this is probably the longest track of the 10. Probably because, again, as I said, it's just a bunch of different sections of the other tracks cobbled together, basically. And this one part here that's just. Oh no! Really now? I can still catch them. Use it booster like that. Right, literally right in the middle of the curve. Again, that's happened more times than I care to admit. Oop, engine blowout. Didn't mean to do that. Whoa. That was weird. Like if they're going past me on any part of the track, it'll be that section back there. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that. No. Oh no. You know what? I want to finish this. I want to finish this league and not crash out. So, oops, didn't happen. Didn't happen. Funny thing is, if I was trying to go for achievements, I wouldn't be rewinding like this, because it actually penalizes you for that. Like, you could still get the achievement, but it would be considered a softcore instead of hardcore, because you had to essentially use a crutch to get it. And that's fair, I guess. Oh no. Why does that bumper have to be there? Ugh. Get that out of my way. Oh. lost this race yet. Ah, yellow bumper. Oh, I wish I hadn't missed that. Oh, that was my fault. Took the corner too sharp. It's gonna be close. Can I catch him? Can I catch him? Yes. Oh, just pass him here. There we go. Oh, I wish that red bumper wasn't there. Oh, come on. Just gotta get past this double S bend one more time. Yes. I love that. I missed the panel, but the guy behind me hit it and then smacked into me and pushed me over the line. I'll take that. That was a great finish. Fun fun little ROM act too. Between the custom music, the custom backgrounds, just a fun and very challenging pack. It definitely for any veteran players out there. Oh, but yeah, that was F-Zero 55. Still don't know why we're calling it F-Zero 55, but yeah, that's a fun little ROM hack. A challenging one too. If you like F-Zero and you're looking for something to push you a little bit, I would definitely recommend F-Zero 55. And I'll also go ahead and throw it out. If you want to use the F-Zero 2 machines, you will need a separate patch for that, which shouldn't be hard to track down and locate, in all honesty. But yes, that's F-Zero 55. And thank you for joining me today for this kind of short little just mini stream, I guess you could call it. I will definitely be trying to do more of these along with my longer streams, definitely. Because there's definitely a lot of games I could go through that are perfect for these kind of just, I guess you could say, bite-sized streams. Yeah, bite-sized. That's a good term for it. Oh, but yes, thanks for joining me today for this stream. Hope to see you here again next time for whatever I decide to play. Because again, you know, I might have, honestly, I might stream F-Zero 55 again just to show off something else. Because in addition to like custom tracks, there is some people out here who actually make their own custom machines. I mean, at least there's one that I know of, and that would definitely be something to show off. Just to have an excuse to show F-Zero 55 off again, if nothing else. Oh, but thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you here again next time, and